Well, good morning, everybody, and good Friday too. Meteorologist Travis Klineski here as we start to wrap up the work week, I should say. A little on the cool side these next couple of days, at least for this time of the year. A little cool out there with 50s and 60s, and we're going to be talking about the chance of rain here the next couple of days. So let's take you into our forecast. The best chance of rain today is going to be out in the western parts of the viewing area, especially as we get towards the afternoon hours. Not a great chance, but the far western parts of the viewing area, the best chance of rain. Meanwhile, the farther east you go, more sunshine expected in those locations. So that is kind of similar to the past couple of days. Again, though, with the clouds around, a little bit of a cooler air mass in place. Again, not going to be a major warm-up today. Shower chances will continue into the evening and overnight hours, especially to the west of the Tri-Cities. Tri-Cities, a slight chance after midnight, but even then, as we get into tomorrow morning now, it still does look like the best chances of rain are going to remain off towards the west. Once you get east of Highway 281, your rain chances are very, very low, and that's mainly because the storm system will go from more of an eastward-moving storm system to more of a northward-moving storm system, so without any more eastward progression, we're not going to see any more of those showers really push east. So you in Lincoln, you may see some sunshine tomorrow. Central Nebraska and the Tri-Cities, some light rain possible, better chances of higher amounts of rain out towards the west. And then that will kind of wrap up, or at least kind of wind down as we get towards the end of the day, Saturday here. So kind of overnight Saturday night and Sunday morning, just a small chance of showers remaining. Looking at your forecast for today, low 60s up north, mostly cloudy. Perhaps an isolated shower later in the day out towards the Ainsworth to Broken Bow areas. To the west, we're looking at temperatures upper 50s around Imperial, so the clouds and the better chance of rain are really holding those temps back. Lower to mid 60s around Cook out towards Lexington and Beaver City. Mostly mid 60s, maybe upper 60s in the south, partly to mostly cloudy skies. And to the east, a little more sunshine out there, looking at low to mid 60s for afternoon highs. Friday Night Football tonight. We'll start you off with the Class C1 game between Minden and Grand Island Central Catholic. A couple of struggling teams, but looks like some decent weather, some good football weather with 50s. Quiet conditions out there. A slight chance of rain up in the Ainsworth area as West Holt takes on Ainsworth. 50s for the most part, but again, only a small chance of rain out there. Better chances to the west, but even then only a 30% chance of rain for a game between Hitchcock County and Eustis Farnham in Class D2, some 8-man football, so looks pretty good. And going in the order of things that are going on this weekend, well, of course, tomorrow, big morning in Grand Island, the Harvest of Harmony Parade. Well, if you're heading out early in the morning, parade starts at 8:15, but of course a lot of people get lined up early even before that 7 o'clock time frame. Expect chilly conditions, 40s during that entire time frame, basically from start to end, mid to upper 40s. Slight chance of rain throughout, not a great chance though, so there's a good likelihood we could stay dry, but at the same time, plan for maybe some damp conditions. Don't plan for heavy rainfall, but maybe at least some light rainfall could be a possibility out there in Grand Island, downtown Grand Island, on a Saturday morning. And the winds maybe a touch breezy, just adding to the feel, making it feel a little cool out there, a little chilly out there on Saturday morning. And then Saturday afternoon, we got that game in Champaign, Illinois. It looks like just fine weather out there. If you're a late traveler, if you're just interested in what the weather will be like out there in Champaign, 50s to lower 60s, mostly cloudy. But on the breezy side, the winds will probably be the biggest factor in the game when it comes to the weather. As for the next several days, again, keeping it cool through Sunday, that chance of rain wrapping up Saturday night. Monday and Tuesday, dry conditions, warmer. We get back into the 70s, maybe even 80s on Tuesday for some of you. Keeping it in the 70s on Wednesday, introducing a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Keeping that chance around for Thursday, but big-time question marks Thursday when it comes to temperature. You got the European model, which basically keeps us in the 70s. You got the American forecast model that wants to drop us back into the 50s. So right now, no agreement whatsoever with the temperature forecast on Thursday. So I'm playing the middle ground for now, not favoring either one. It's just too far away. As we get into next week, hopefully, we'll start to get a better idea of what's going to happen. But again, at least, hey, a warm-up is coming back for those of you that have missed that warmer weather. We'll get that in early next week for sure. So there you go. There's your forecast for today. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Travis Klineski, and I hope you have a great weekend.